Welcome to Middle Class Matters. Business news in English from Dr. CMA MBA Allegation. Today we will see the fifth part of the Supreme Court Monitored Committee on Adani issue. Investors in mutual funds. Point number 15. Assets under management of the mutual fund industry has increased by around 67% from rupees 23.8 lakh crore as on March 31st, 2019 to rupees 39.46 lakh crore as on February 28, 2023. Point number 16. Of these assets, exposure to equity through mutual funds at the end of February 2023 was rupees 15.08 lakh crores as compared to rupees 8.9 lakh crores at the end of March 2019. Point number 17. During the same period, the number of systematic investment plans where an investor commits a specific investment at regular specified intervals and the number of unique mutual fund folios have also increased by around 120% and 90% respectively, indicating that interest of retail investors in medium to long-term investment is also increasing. Point number 18. It appears that individual investors with a medium to long-term investment horizon are choosing to invest in mutual fund schemes rather than directly into the stock market. Secondary market measures. Point number 20. The Indian securities market indeed has certain features to deal with sudden and unusual price movements and severe volatility. The objective of these measures is primarily to enable the market to take a pause and reflect on the information that is causing the sudden sharp movement in price. These are A. The index-based market-wide circuit breaker system stoppage of trading applies at three stages of the index movement, that is movement of Bombay Stock Exchange's Sensex or National Stock Exchange's Nifty 50 in either direction. The circuit breaker applies if the index move by 10%, 15% and 20% over the previous day's closing index. At these thresholds, a nationwide trading halt kicks in. B. On individual shares, prices cannot move up or down by more than 20% within a day. This limit does not apply to stocks on which futures and option derivatives are traded. C. As for stocks in the F&O segment, they are subject to price bands at 10% of the previous day's closing price, but with the stock exchanges having the ability to dynamically flex the price bands subject to certain objective criteria being met 15 minutes after the limits are reached. Additional surveillance measures ASM. The A21. The ASM framework is a stock specific surveillance measure based on specific characteristics of the issuer company and its returns as parameters. This framework imposes certain graded restrictions on the trading in the stock. The ASM framework is meant to alert investors to be extra cautious while dealing in these securities covered under its framework. Point number 22. Once a stock attracts the ASM framework, measures such as reduced price bands, higher upfront margins, that is up to 100%, and mandatory gross settlement, that is prohibition on squaring up, known as trade-to-trade system, automatically apply. These measures are triggered by the automated system as per defined thresholds of price movement, client concentration, etc. without manual discretion.